All right, peoples, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. Welcome, everybody, back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing just dandy. What number are we on here? 640, of course. Can never keep track of these numbers. But hello, everyone. Welcome indeed. Really quick, streaming schedule. It's that possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7, with the guaranteed trivia every Thursday. It is Thursday, so we are here doing some Ninjago trivia. We will start that up here momentarily. But first, how are you guys doing on this lovely Thursday? How are things? How have things been going? It's been very busy here these past few days. Very busy and very sick. I'm not feeling the best. I'm super tired. Been tired this whole week. Cat's not feeling great either. It's a very sick environment here right now. So, but we're here. We're doing some trivia. How are you guys? Doing good. Awesome. Tired? Same. I could fall asleep right now. I had a coffee about a half hour ago, so I'm a little bit energized, but I'm also still, very, very tired. Also did a couple of big videos this week. Did my minifigure collection video, so if you haven't seen that, you should go watch that. But yeah, a lot of sleeping this week as well. Anxious and tired. I feel that, absolutely. How's Momo? She's good. Yeah, she wasn't in the room when we filmed the room tour bit, so she was like sleeping somewhere else. Waffle was in the room, so Waffle got to be in the video, but Momo's been in videos before, so she'll be in one, I'm sure, eventually.
Would not want you to do this,
we also have a super chat to start off the stream here from Nat Christmas. Thank you very much, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. They say, can't stay long, how goes it? Trying to read 14 books this year, already read 7. Well, if you've already read 7, we're about halfway through the year. I think if you're trying to read 14, should be good by the end of the year. That's awesome. How goes it? It's going. Like I said, kind of tired. A little bit sick, but hoping to get better by this weekend, that's for sure. But thank you very much, Nat Christmas, for the super chat. Getting Culver's for dinner. Oh, dude, Culver's sounds so good. I'm trying to figure out what restaurant tomorrow. I'm doing this thing where once a week I try to treat myself to a little restaurant meal, instead of cooking. So that's usually Fridays. I'm trying to figure out what I want to get tomorrow. Culver's does sound pretty good. There's one not too far away from me, so I might just do that tomorrow. Let's see. Favorite member of the Forbidden Five. I'd say Drix is my favorite member. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Drix seems to be one of the more popular ones. So, who in terms of who the least popular one is, I've seen a lot of Zarked hatred, and I don't blame people for not really being a fan of Zarked. His design is cool, but his actions, not that great compared to the rest of the 5. But who's your guys' favorite member? Leave a comment. Who's your favorite of the 5? Spicy chicken burgers. Those sound good. Absolutely. Managed to get the combo vehicle for half price, $45. That's a great price for that set. Congratulations. Yeah, if you can find it for cheap, I'd recommend grabbing it. Definitely not worth the retail asking price of $90. That's just absurd. The new one is worse, though, because it's $100. So we're only getting worse from here. Every year has a horribly priced combo vehicle. Can't wait to see the one for next year. Drix, Zarked, Zarked, Rocks the Gremlin, couple Curs, a lot of Drixes, absolutely, few Nocts as well. Why do I hate Kai? I do not. I'm not sure where you got that information. Kai's actually one of my favorite ninja now, ever since Dragon's Rising started up here. Did you and Kat see the new Gumball teaser? We did, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to watch it personally, but I feel like Kat definitely will. She's a big Gumball fan. I like Gumball, but usually like I try to watch like season 1 Gumball. That's like peak Gumball in my opinion. I'm kind of, nostalgic for those early Gumball episodes. Ooh, got Dragon Form J today. Very cool. It's an interesting figure. Not a lot of people like how yellow it is, but I think it makes sense because lightning. Tommy Andreasen said he doesn't like pineapple on pizza. That's a shame. But, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Did I see the Minecraft movie? I did, unfortunately. Didn't really care for it too much. How do I feel about the Kai minifigure from the Fire Knight mech? I like it. It's pretty cool. I feel like I might try to modify it, though, to better match Kai's appearance from Ninjago Legends. Ideally, I would love to give him the same cape that Master Wu had in Season 11, like that figure. But I don't know how much that cape is going for. But I kind of want to see if I can make like a more accurate Kai. Blooket or Sporkle today. We're doing a Blooket, another fan submission Blooket. Oh, by the way, let me just say, if you're gonna, this goes for everyone, right? If you're gonna submit a Blooket to me, of course you totally could. If you wanted to make your own, send it my way. But if you're gonna do it, at least make it appropriate. I'm not sure if folks think that I'm not checking these before we just do them on stream, but I am, and one of them that I checked today wasn't very appropriate, so let's try to keep things, normal in terms of the Blookets. So obviously, like I said, anyone's, fair to make one, send it my way through email, but just make sure none of the questions are gross and like, I can't even like say what the questions were, but they weren't very safe for work, needless to say. Imagine going through all that effort to make the Blooket and we aren't going to use it because inappropriate. Let's see. What was it about? I mean, the questions were pretty normal, but the answers were like a little like bizarre, if that makes sense. Like not safe for work answers, but like normal questions, if that makes sense. Like I could tell it was trying to be like whoever submitted it was trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, let's try not to put spoilers in the chat, by the way. Please and thank you. Don't want to have to kick anyone out. Read the pinned comment. It's there. It's there for a reason. How do I feel about Frack? He's fine, Master of Quake, whatever. He's okay. I like that we have a snake ninja. Yes, not safe for Woo Crew. You guys remember the Woo Crew? That weird, like, promotional thing that they tried to do back in, like, 2016? Kind of bizarre. What's my most rewatched Ninjago season? Ooh, definitely the earlier ones. Maybe season 2 with the final battle stuff. Either that or season 3 or 4. I've seen season 3 quite a bit. Pretty much the older ones because they've been around longer. More opportunities for me to watch them, if that makes sense. Can we spoil Shatterspin? I'd say hold off on the Shatterspin spoilers. I know that Shatterspin isn't like the most popular thing ever, but there might be some folks in the chat that still haven't read it and would like to, so I'd say maybe no Shatterspin spoilers. By the way, you guys should totally read Shatterspin. It's good, trust me. It's good and it's canon. It's important to read it. Here, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna shut my door because I can hear music. There we go. Yeah. Did we have to shut the door, Mommy? She's like, yeah. What should I do for graduation? Just have some fun, relax a little bit, celebrate your graduation. Congratulations, by the way. Is there an official date of when Monstrosity is coming out? There's a date for the premiere. It's happening at, what is it? Some type of Lego convention in Chicago in early June. I forget the date and the name of the convention, but in terms of like the release date on YouTube, all we have is June, I think. I don't think we have an official date. How much does Shatterspin cost? Right now, it's actually on Barnes & Noble for about $13 for the digital download of it. So, I think the physical book is going to be a similar price. Anything else that we should talk about before we get rolling with trivia here? There's a loud car outside. We love to see it.
Father would not
Or
want
hear it,
you
rather.
to do this, brother.
The Outpost. Thank you very much, The Outpost, for the $4 super chat. They say, can't wait to read Shatterspin. Yeah, you totally should if you get the chance. It's definitely worth it. I think it stays true to Garmadon, especially, since he's like the main character. Yeah, definitely would recommend. Thank you very much, The Outpost, for the $4 super chat. Am I seeing Mission Impossible tomorrow? No, I'm probably going to see it next week at some point. I got some other stuff going on this weekend. I don't think I'm going to have time to see the movie, but definitely next week. So I'm also not in like the biggest rush to see it, if that makes sense. I'll see it, but probably next week. Do I like Frack and Sora together? I mean, I know I've said in videos I'm kind of like indifferent on that ship. If they do it, sure, whatever. If they don't, also whatever. I don't really have an opinion on it. It's there. It exists. If they choose to do it, then sure, whatever. If not, then also whatever. Ooh, thoughts on Ninjago returning. I do like Ninjago. I think its return is very awesome. I like that Ericor is the one to actually reshape it. Hopefully we see it again later on down the line, and it's, even bigger than before. Seems like it's getting bigger as time goes on. All right, let's start with trivia here. Like I said, we have another fan submission. This one comes courtesy of Dragon Lover 5436. It's called An Interesting Ninjago Trivia. I'm sure it will be very interesting indeed. I know there's one question on here that's a little sus, but it's just one question, so I'm sure we'll talk about it when it comes up. It's not like the worst thing that I've ever seen. It's just kind of weird. You'll see it. All right, random question order. Let's do it. Let's mute that, big screen that, and share the screen so you guys can actually see what's going on. There we go. Awesome. All right, join up if you'd like. Code on the top, QR code top left. Do I do MCU reviews? Not so much these days, but if you're curious as to what I think about like more of the recent MCU movies, you could always follow my Letterboxd account. If I see a new Marvel movie, I'll be sure to give it a rating over there. But, not like reviewing those movies anymore, or the shows, rather. I did not see the Zootopia 2 trailer. What happens in it? Feel free to let me know. Letterboxd mentioned. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I have also ranked all of the movies and shows that I've seen over there. So, if you're curious, give it a look-see. My rankings do change quite a bit, though. Do I think Thunderbolts is good? Yeah, I thought it was good. It's just not like, the best thing ever. So many people are like, yeah, man, Thunderbolts, it's the best thing in the world. And it's like, it's good. I wouldn't say it's like that good, but it's good. Like 7 out of 10, I'll give it a thumbs up. Not sure if I'll watch it like, it's not going to be like my go-to now for Marvel movies. It's like, oh, I want to watch a Marvel movie. Let me watch Thunderbolts. I don't think that's going to happen. Do I like Monkey Kid? From what I've seen, it's good. I just never really got into it fully. I bought a few of the sets. I've seen a few episodes of the show, like a few seasons. Definitely not caught up. All right, let's go. Let's start this bad boy. 25 questions. All right. Loud car outside, too. Question 1. What was Babby Woo's name before the ninja found out he was really Master Wu? Take a guess. And who made this one? Dragon Lover? Thank you, Dragon Lover, for submitting this one. When did I decide to go bald? Did I decide to just Did I decide to just shave, or did the male pattern baldness catch up to you? No, it's definitely a stylistic choice, you know? I decide when to go bald. Definitely. I just did it because I was sick of my hair. My head was too warm, so I shaved my head. Question number 2. Who is this? Oh, hey, it's me. Oh, it actually is me. Look at that. Or is it Jack Black? Who is this man? Yeah, it was totally my choice. Totally my choice. Did I see the latest trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth? I did. I didn't really think much of it. I don't know. I keep on seeing the trailers for this movie, and the more that I see of it, the more I'm like, can we just stop trying to make Jurassic Park work? It worked the first time. It didn't work the next 5 times. Like when do we give up, you know? When do we finally pull the plug? I guess when they stop making money. Question 3. Who is this? Who is this mysterious character with the laser sword? Thoughts on the Bad Guys 2? I haven't seen Bad Guys 1, but I hear it's good. I just haven't seen it. I know they're coming out with another one, but I haven't really seen anything for that one either. Whoa, everyone got that one correct. It do be Jordana, though. That was a character, exactly. No one remembers her. Do I think Harumi will return with leftover Crystal King power? I mean, probably not, but I hope she returns one day. That'd be nice. Question 4. According to the shipping wiki, what is the unfortunate ship name for Aaron and Mateo from LEGO Dreams? Who is shipping Aaron and Mateo from LEGO Dreams? And why do they have a name? It's very, very interesting. I'm curious to see what it is. Blueberry pie? What sense does that make? Why is it called okay, I don't know. No idea. Why is it called blueberry pie? Maybe there's something that I'm missing, and I'm glad that I'm missing it. Anyway, question number 5. Who raised Wildfire? Oh my god, Roby and Dareth. Thank you, Fire Dragon Flame, for the sub, by the way. Ow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like browsing the shipping wiki very often, so I don't know the name of these things. Didn't even know that it was a thing. I do like that, though, like, how it's like, those were always so funny, like those reels or those like edits of like 2 characters from 2 different shows that like don't have anything to do with each other, and it's like, yeah, let's ship them, because why not? Those are funny. Question 6. What year did the Ninjagos begin? What year did Ninjago start? It's probably one of these, maybe none of these, but probably one of these. I've seen the first 10 episodes of LEGO Dreams. I haven't seen anything after that. I don't know. Dreams didn't really like you know, hook my attention. I watched the first 10 episodes, I feel like, just to give it a chance, but I didn't go back for anything else. So if that tells you, you know, how I feel about Dreams, then then you know. Question 7. Steven. When did Dragon's Rising release? Art by Candy Dragon. That is cool art. I like that we credited the artist here. Props to you, Dragon Lover. Always credit the artiste. And yeah, let's try not to spam in the chat, please and thank you. Is Season 4 still my favorite? Yep. Season 4, the tournament? Yes, indeed. That is still my favorite season. Whoa. Can I get rid of this guy? Good lord. Anyway, top 5. Question number 8. Brent Miller, the voice of Zane's daughter Chelsea Miller, can be seen in what movie? Oh yeah, I forget that his daughter's an actress. Always forget that. But she is. She's in films, from what I've seen. Yours froze up. I wonder if refreshing your page will help, or if it'll just kick you out. Woody Woodpecker. I think I knew that. Didn't someone tell me that one time, like on stream? Ignore the train whistle in the background. That is the most cursed movie, Zane. It is pretty cursed. Question 9. Who is Rox from the Forbidden Five's voice actor? Art by Back Alley Arts. It's a pretty cool Rox piece. Once again, I appreciate that we are crediting the artists. Thank you once again, Dragon Lover, for doing that. Thoughts on Sentry and Thunderbolts? He was okay. I liked his backstory. You know? Not a big fan of the costume as Sentry, but it is what it is. Do I like the Final Destination movies? I've only seen the first one. Haven't seen any of the other ones. Question 10. Thunderfang, Aaron, Skull Sorcerer, and Noct are voiced by what voice actor? It is impressive that all of these are voiced by the same guy. But who is it? What is Thunderbolts? Thunderbolts is the most recent Marvel film. It's pretty good, but it's not like, you know. It's good, but it's also not like the best thing ever, if that makes sense. It's good. It's okay. Thumbs up. Yep, Devin Mack is very talented, I agree. He voices all of those characters, and, you know, you never would have guessed it. Question 11. What's the name of the song that Harumi sings? Definitely The Thick of It by KSI. Good lord. Did I see that Devin Mack got a reward recently? I did not, but that's pretty cool. Definitely deserves it. The man is super talented. Like literally, Thunderfang, Noct, Aaron, Skull Sorcerer. All kinds of great characters and great roles. Dreams is really good. Push through it. Yeah, I feel like I will eventually, but I think I'd rather watch like other Lego shows, like Chima, for example. Who said that quote? The quote that you see on screen. Who said that? Do I think Sonic 3 is the best Sonic movie? Yeah, because the bar was already like really low. You know, like I'm not the biggest fan of the first two Sonics. Like I've seen them both. I remember liking elements of both, but I'd rather like watch 3 than any of those. Maybe 4 will also be good. No idea. I'll probably see it when it comes out in like 4 years or whenever it's coming out. Question 13. What wire did Nia cut? Black wire, blue wire. What did she cut? None. She let them die. Oh man, Ninjago would be very different if she was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let him die. Because why not? Did I like the Knuckles show? I only watched the first episode of that. Yep, we don't know. Officially, we don't know which one she cut. She never revealed it. For good reason. She did let them die, as she should. Let's see. Question number 14. In the Ninjago video game, what instrument can Zane be playing? Cello, flute, electric guitar, or acoustic guitar? I actually don't know this one. I want to say cello, because that seems like something that Zane would play. Like TV show Zane more so, but let's see, what is it? I'm curious. Apparently it's the acoustic guitar. Did not know that. I could also see that being the case. Favorite J moment from Season 3, Part 1. I like the bit when he fights Aaron on the jet. One of my favorite J fights. Question 15. Oh god. According to an interview with Brent Miller, what did Lloyd's OG voice actor say Lloyd's original age was before he used the Tomorrow's Tea? It's probably one of those. Very long question. Bowl cut. Did I see the Ironheart trailer? I did not. I decided to not watch that one. I heard it. Yeah, I heard it wasn't very good. Let's see. What else do we got here? Who is this? Do I think Harumi will appear in season 4? I hope she appears eventually. That'd be nice. Do I think season 3 part 1 was mid? Not really. I thought it was good. I don't think like any part of Dragon's Rising has been like mid necessarily, but some parts are definitely better than others. Nobody special. That's Ray. That's Kai and Nia's papa. Obviously. Can you join? If there's room, then sure. I mean, the code is in the top left. Otherwise, we are going to be doing more rounds after this one wraps up, so if you wanted to stick around. This is the weird one. This is the weird question I was telling you guys about. I don't know who in their right mind is shipping these two. I don't know why there's a name for it. However, with that being said, I do think this picture is very funny. I just wish it wasn't attached to this question. This is the weird one. I was telling you guys. It's like, do I even care what it's called? Apple Pie Duo. Fantastic. Don't ship these two. It's just awful. Oh, man. That picture was funny, but don't be shipping those two. Anyway, question number 18. What's happening in this image? Probably one of these. Maybe none of these, but probably one of those if I had to guess. Girl, I don't know should be the correct answer. That was that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I didn't even know there was a ship name, because there shouldn't be. That shouldn't exist. Anywho, Jay's a gift and is being floated away. Yes, indeed. Have I seen the new cover for the Ninjago Legends book? It shows a major spoiler. Ooh. I wonder what the major spoiler is. I did see the cover, like, very briefly earlier today, but I don't know if I'm gonna, like, make a whole video on it. If I do cover it, it's gonna be, like, attached to, like, different news. Like, hey, here's this news and also this news. Hooray for that. I know that, like, a lot of Ninjago fans don't really, like, care for books or whatever, but I think Ninjago books are pretty fun. I try to get them when I can. Yep, Endgame. Because Marvel copied Ninjago for the Seabound poster, and then the Black Panther poster is so Ninjago copied Marvel for the Crystallized poster. Ninjago and Marvel have this petty rivalry where they copy each other constantly. Question 20. What's the name? Ooh, what's the name of the Ninjago manga? Dude, with Buff Zane? Everybody loves the Ninjago manga. Thoughts on the Wu minifigure in the Guardian Dragon? It's kind of cool, but I kind of wish, you know, it was, it's very weird, because they made, like, Spectral Master Wu. And it's like, why is he here? Yep, it's Lego, let's Lego Ninjago, obviously. But yeah, I mean, the figure's cool, it's just, like, it's, like, weird that, like, they went for a Spectral Wu. Like, they could have made, like, any Master Wu, you know? Question 21. Oh. Very long answers. But I do appreciate Mr. Snailman being referenced. That is his canon name, by the way. He's not called Xantance. That's only for the, you know, for the tryhards. Mr. Snailman is his proper title. Everyone knows that. Bring back the Buff Zane merch. I'm actually, like, considering doing some new merch soon. Now that I'm, like, settled into the new place. Kind of want to put out some new merch. I don't know if I have the... I think I want to, like, reach out to, like, an artist or something if I'm going to do Buff Zane again. Because I can't draw to save my life. Question 22. What's the better ship? Colex Cake or Colex Geo? Ooh. What is it? One road diverged into two paths or whatever. Both options are good. I'll take either. Let's see, what do you guys think? Oh, apparently both were correct. It's just a matter of opinions. Yeah, I'm going to check out 28 Years Later. The trailer for that looks amazing, so definitely going to check that one out. Ow. My nose is itchy. Question 23. Why did Master Wu climb the mountain? He was preparing to die. Well, about to die. Better climb this mountain. I mean, I don't know if I understand the mindset, but I respect it, you know? Let's see. Dragon's Rising Weekend Whip thoughts? It's not really the Weekend Whip, though, is it? It's We Rise. He has weak muscles. Yep, to find Cole. Top 5. Question number 4. What's the story behind Zane's undercover name Snake Jaguar? This is actually very interesting if you know. Like, I'm not sure what came first in this scenario, but it is kind of cool. My arm itches too. Yeah, it's the second middle name of Kelly Metzger's daughter. That is true, but I don't know if Snake Jaguar came before her or if she's named after Snake Jaguar. I have no idea. No clue. And finally, question number 25. Who in the Ninjago franchise shares Jay's new hairstyle? Unagami, Okino, Master Wu, or Nia? Let's see. Did I like Season 3 Part 1 or Part 2 better? Well, Part 2's not, like, done yet, you know? Haven't seen the whole season, so I'm going to have to say Part 1 for right now. Unagami and Okino. Otherwise, at top 3, we got Vanya in 3rd. Venamari Escobar in 2nd, and Nick in 1st. Awesome. Huge shout out to our top 3, and let's get the next round rolling here. We still have some time. That's what I'm trying to say. So what do you guys feel like playing in terms of a game mode? I am open to suggestions. What do you guys think we should play? Nice number of likes. How many likes do we have? Let's see. I see 70. Must have just missed it. Let's see. Monster Brawl, Cafe. Plan on joining this round. Awesome. Monster Brawl. Seeing a couple votes for Monster Brawl. We could do like a few. We have some time. Yeah, let's do a few. Let's start with the monsters, and then we'll go from there. We'll do a few rounds at like 5 minutes each. That'll round out stream rather nicely, I'd say. All right, let's host. Mute big screen and share screen. Round 2 is live. Feel free to join if you would like. Muscle hungry. Might go get food after this. I don't know. Not even sure what I would eat. Favorite Megatron actor? Ooh, there's been a lot of good ones. I mean, first one that comes to mind is Frank Welker, but I think I gotta go with David Kaye from from Beast Wars. Beast Wars Megatron. He also did Megatron in some other shows too, like the Unicron trilogy, but I'll say David Kaye. He's my boy. Yes. I can't do his voice. Get Culver's. See, I kind of want to save Culver's for tomorrow, but I might give in to the temptation. All right, I think we're full. Let's go. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba. If you want to stay in the trivia, let's pick some appropriate names, por favor. Please and thank you. Do I like K-pop? Yeah, sometimes. Depends on the song. Some songs I like, sometimes I hear, or some songs I hear and I'm like, eh. But sometimes I find a song that I like. But I can't think of what it's called. I can't think of the names. I'm not sure of the names, but I do know the songs. Otherwise, what else is going on, y'all? How is we doing? I know, so many inappropriate names. We're trying to ban them when we see them. Because it's just like, why, you know? Like, go do something else, man. Find a hobby, perhaps. New Ninjago Legends book cover spoilers in the bottom right of the cover. Here, let me go see if I can figure out what the spoiler is, if I can find the image quick. I don't know if I still have it. Oh, I do have it. All right, let me see. Bottom right? What am I looking at? I don't see where the spoiler is. I'm not sure if I'm just like blind. I don't know. I don't know if you want to like tweet at me or something telling me like what the spoiler is, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking. Like bottom right, I don't know. There's like a monster in the bottom right, but I don't know like what that is. I don't see where the spoiler is. Let's see. What else do we got in the chat here? Let's see. Everyone talks about why Master Wu caused the merge, but no one talks about how Master Wu caused the merge. I think he's in cahoots with the Source Dragons or something. There's got to be some type of connection there. I'm also kind of thinking that perhaps Master Wu... I don't want to say he could be a Source Dragon, because I don't think that makes sense, but I think he has ties to one. Should discuss Cole not using his headband in the new season. Yeah, I think that piece is discontinued. I think that's why he never uses it anymore. But I wish they, wouldn't have discontinued it because it's an awesome piece. Probably one of those, there's something I haven't told you things. Exactly. Master Wu's kind of like infamous for that. He keeps information until it's too late and then makes it everyone else's problem. Oh, you guys hear that? The American Dad theme. Not sure if you can hear that. It's very quiet, but I can hear it. Good morning, USA. There it is. Good show, but kind of wish I didn't hear the theme song through my wall, but it is what it is. Let's see. Your computer crashed? Oh, maybe you could join in next round. Is my favorite Pokemon Greninja? No, my favorite Pokemon is Sylveon, but Greninja is pretty cool. Ban a shipping name in here? It's Lloyd X something. Oh, this guy? This guy? Yeah, let's do a bit of that. There we go. I got you. American Dad's old. Yeah, it's kind of old, but it's good. Messaged you on Twitter about it. Sorry if it's not a spoiler, just thought it was. Well, I mean, it could be. I just don't see where the spoiler is. I might be completely missing something, but let's take a look-see. You said you messaged me on Twitter. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see what you're pointing out. Okay, I think I got what you're looking at there. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like... I suppose it would be a spoiler, but if it's on like the cover of the book, I mean, they're going to want to reveal it, I guess. But I'll probably talk about it at some point here. Thanks for pointing it out, because I had no idea like like what you were talking about. All right, let's see here. We got Nick in third place. We have Avenged TF1, so true, in second. And good old Lobotomizer Ray in first place, a classic. But huge shout out to our top three. And what do you guys think we should play next here? Seeing crypto. Saw a lot of crypto last time too. Do you guys think we should do crypto hack for old time's sake? What do you guys think? I'd be okay with doing crypto if you guys would like. Is season 3 part 2 real? It is real. Crypto? Alright, let's do crypto. No, I don't think we're going to do the team up one this time, but we could always do like one more after this round because we have time. So let's do crypto. Round 3 is live, and then we'll do one more after this one to make up for the lack of team ups going on here. Did I see the Skibbity Toilet movie news? dude, the TV is so loud. Oh no, the TV is like so loud. I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit closer so we don't get copyright claimed, but we might. Did I see the Skibbity Toilet movie news? I did, unfortunately. Yep. Directed by Michael Bay. It's crazy. That's going to be the new Minecraft movie. Guaranteed. Yeah, my door is shut. It's like coming through the wall. It's like that loud. All right, let's go. Let's get her done. We know how to play crypto. I wish it was my choice to turn the TV down, but it's not. Why didn't they cancel the Skibbity Toilet movie yet? That's a good question. Kind of wish they did. But it do be what it do be. Okay, now it's a little quieter. That's good. Do you think the Forbidden Five will be the main villains of Season 4? I mean, I can't really say too much about that because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything from Part 2, but let's just say I don't think the Forbidden Five will be done completely after Season 3, and if they are, I have many questions about, like, how mishandled they were, so I certainly hope they will be in Season 4. Are your walls paper thin? They might as well be, man. Also, the TV is, like, really loud just as it is, so... At least the Minecraft movie made sense. That's true. The Skibbity Toilet film doesn't really make that much sense, but... I mean, it's popular, so I can see why they're making it. Am I planning on seeing the How to Train Your Dragon movie? Maybe. But if I do see it, I'm not going to see it, like, in the theater. I might wait until it comes out on the digitals. I don't feel like paying for that movie. I saw a trailer for it before I went and saw a movie not too long ago, and it feels very soulless. It's like I watched the trailer and it's like, okay, they're just doing the same thing. And it's like, if you're not going to adapt it or change it, then why even, like, do it at all, you know? Yeah, walls are pretty thin here, unfortunately. Oh, and TV's loud again. Look at that. Do I like the Lava Chicken song? Not necessarily. It's not my cup of tea, you know, but if it's yours, more power to you. What else do we got? Ooh, do you think they should make another Ninjago movie? In fact, they actually are. They're doing a live-action Ninjago movie very, very soon. Well, not very, very soon, but eventually. I mean, it was only announced back in October, so clearly they must be, like, working on something. They must have something done by now, right? Yep, such is the price you pay for an apartment. Exactly. It's okay. It's just a little loud, but that's all right. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Skibbity Toilet movie is going to be like the same exact thing as the Minecraft movie. It's going to be like that same level of, like, fake hype, I guess you could say. You know the type, where it's like, hey, let's just go to the theater to be loud just because. Like, we don't actually care, but we're just here to vandalize stuff. I feel like that's going to be the same thing. Do I know what's happening at SDCC? I do not. I feel like we will have a Ninjago panel, but I'm curious to see, like, what exactly the Ninjago panel's even going to be this time, because most of the stuff that they could advertise has been, like, leaked already, so I have no idea what it's going to be. I hope they just don't, like, straight up cancel it, you know, because that wouldn't be very great. But I'm not sure what they will talk about. Guess we will see. The live-action Ninjago movie, is it like the Minecraft movie? See, that's what people were talking about, like, what they don't want it to be. Like, imagine, like, the live-action Ninjago movie is, like, a real-life person gets sucked into the world of Ninjago and has to team up with the ninja. I don't think that would be a very good movie. I feel like if you're going to do a live-action Ninjago movie, just, you know, retell the events of the pilots, stretch it out so that it's longer than just 45 minutes and call it a day from there. Like, add more stuff to it. Don't do this, we gotta meet up with the ninja real life person. I just don't think that'll be a good time if that's what it is. So, am I gonna buy the Switch 2? Yeah, but not right away. Like, doesn't it launch like soon? I'll get it, but not right away. I am woo. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, I really hope they cast well, depending on, like, you know, because, you know, the casting can be like the worst thing ever for these characters, but it also has a chance to be really good and really accurate. I think it just depends on who they get. Third place, Melinda. Second place, we got Jace. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And Marius. In first. Awesome. Congrats to our top 3. Sorry that I butchered pretty much everyone's name, I'm sure. But let's do one more round. But what should we do for the last round? What do y'all think we should do? I am open to suggestions. Feel free to suggest. Let's see, what do we even have here? Fish game, laser tag, dinosaurs, the kingdom. Is there a kingdom one? I don't think so. I wish I could play some of these plus only ones, but I don't have the Blooket Plus or whatever it is. Gold Rush. I'm seeing a few votes for gold. Let's do gold. Sure. I'm in the mood for Gold Quest. Let's do it. Alright, final round. 5 minutes. Host, mute, big screen, and share screen. Code on the top, QR code top left. Join up if you would like for the last round of trivia this evening. We're doing the gold one. Imagine there's a scene like Chicken Jockey, but instead it's Master Wu's chicken. Yeah, see, I don't know if there could even, like, ever be a scene like that. Like, I would hate for Ninjago to, like, try to force a meme in there, you know? I don't think, like, Ninjago as a property is as, like, meme-worthy as, like, Minecraft would be. But I don't know, they could always do something like that. Like, have, like, a dumb line that they try to put in the trailer for no reason. Just for the sake of memes. Alright, let's go. Because we've certainly seen that with other movies and, like, other studios before. They try to, like, get on the meme train. But it's like, why? Come on, guys. Pick names that are appropriate, please. Don't be weird. Don't be gross. Is Cat's room bigger than yours? They're around the same size. Mine might be like a little bit smaller, but they're about the same size. One has the bigger closet though. And obviously we decided to give it to Cat because she's got like a bajillion more clothes than I do. So I don't own very many, like clothes. I have like maybe 20 shirts, few pairs of pants. I'm not like, you know, a clothes collector like she is, so only one of us needs the big closet, if that makes sense. These guys, they're the skulking. I am so scared that the movie is going to be like the Minecraft movie. If it is, you know, we might not be looking at a good film. I would like for it to be a good film. I would like for it to do well. I think stuff like that will just will kill the movie. Realm Crystal. Dragon Jockey. Oh my God. Ugh. Just don't put Dareth in the movie too. Dareth, played by Jack Black. No, let's not do that. Can you imagine Jack Black? He's like, I am the brown ninja. Like, we laugh now, but if that's what it's actually going to be, I pray for that movie. What do you think the main villain's going to be? Yeah, I think they're going to do Garmadon. Like, if I was in charge of this movie, I would literally just do a live-action remake of the pilots. Introduce the characters, maybe have them tease Lloyd at the end, you know? Like, oh, like maybe the end credits is them finding like the Green Ninja scroll or something. That'd be cool. And then if they ever do a sequel, it could be, you know, the Green Ninja stuff. Because why not? I am Dareth. How old is Jack Black? No idea. I think like maybe in his 50s? Late 40s, maybe? No clue. But yeah. Do I think the movie will flop or do well? See, it could go either or. Because like the first Ninjago movie did not do very well, you know, critically or financially. But I think the reason why is because they tried to do something that no one had ever like seen before, right? You got to think about it like when the movie comes out, Ninjago is going to be probably more than 15 years old at that point. So all the kids that grew up watching Ninjago, they are now older. So you'd want to appeal to their nostalgia, which is why I think doing a pilot's remake would be like the most ideal thing. Because, you know, Ninjago fans are like, oh yeah, Ninjago, Golden Weapons, Garmadon, yeah, sure, I remember that. Let's go watch the movie. But at the same time, you know, historically the only other Ninjago movie has not done well. So I don't know. It could go either or. But I think if they want it to do well, they'll try to appeal to that nostalgia. Like I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, nostalgia, whatever. But sometimes nostalgia is like the most... Sometimes it's the option that makes the most sense, you know? But that's just what I do. They could literally do anything. The last Ninjago movie made a grand box office total of $9. It's about it, too. Yeah. It did not do well. I remember when I saw it like opening night, and there was not many people in my theater when I went to go see it. Yep, No Way Home, for example. Yeah, it's like nostalgia, but you know, it did nostalgia well. It wasn't just like the jangling keys, like, ooh, look at this, remember this? Give us your money. I feel like it incorporated nostalgia like really well. So, if the Ninjago movie can do that, I think we are in for a successful time here. Like I said, tease the Green Ninja in the end credits, set up for a sequel, call it a day. Hope it doesn't bomb, because we don't need another Power Rangers 2017 situation where you tease the green one, but you never make a sequel for the green one to come in. So, really hope they actually, you know, succeed. Let's see, where are we at here? We got Lloyd in third. We got, again, Jace in second, and Team Sonic in first. With 20, what is that, 20 trillion gold, quintillion gold, something like that. Needless to say, it's a lot of gold. Congrats to our top three. And with that being said, guys, that'll wrap it up for trivia this evening. We do still have some time, though. A little bit of time, not too much time, but a little bit of time if you would like to just hang out for a few minutes. Talk about whatever, you know. But in terms of trivia, we will do more next week on Thursday. If you would like to submit a trivia, feel free to do so via my email in the description, should be in. And once again, thank you, Dragon Lover, for putting together tonight's trivia. We do appreciate it here. Let's see. Is my email in the description? It is, yeah. Yeah, if you'd like to make a Blooket, by all means, just make sure the questions are appropriate. I will not do it if there are inappropriate answers and or questions. But yeah, we can go a little bit overtime here. We don't end like right at 7. It's like 7-ish we wrap up. Oh my god, I can still hear the TV. You have no idea how much that drives me crazy. Yeah, or names, true. Ugh, as I take a sip of my water. Thoughts on the Season 3 Part 2 Sora suit? Yeah, we can talk about that since the minifigure is officially out there, right? I like it. I think it's cool looking. It's definitely one of my favorite ones of this new lineup because a lot of them are not looking very good. I'm not a big fan of the new suits, but Sora's is pretty nice. I like it. I don't really care for the other ones, though, because, you know, I don't like how a lot of them use dark red. Because unless your name is Kai or Nia, it just doesn't really work. Like, especially on Cole. Especially on Zane. Thank you, Avathist, for the sub. We can turn our volume back on, too. I always forget to do that. There we go. Let's see. What about Legacy Zane? What about Legacy Zane? Like, as a design? I think it looks good. I like Legacy Zane. Think the red works on most of them. Yeah, I mean, opinions will be had, right? But me personally, I'm just not really like a big fan of the dark red. I think if they're going to pick a color that's going to be shared among all of them, they should probably pick a more neutral color, like black or white even. We need more like white ninja suits. We have the Prime Empire ones, but we need like more white ninja suits. We have a lot of black ones. We need more like white-based suits, if that makes sense. Legacy suits are simple but good. I agree. They are pretty good. Didn't watch the new video yet, but you got that fancy new minifigure stand. Yeah, the wall. Yeah, we got the wall all set up. All the minifigures are up there. Here, I wonder if I can find a picture to show on stream quick. Give me 1 second. I bet we could show it on stream here. It's definitely nothing too fancy. It's just a bunch of, like, those big base plates, like, stuck to the wall with command strips. Let me see. Can I find an image of it? What is this? Is this a picture? Okay, this is the best picture I can do. It's one of the pictures that I was working with when making the thumbnail, so it's not going to be like the most centered thing ever, but you can kind of see what I got going on here. Basically, all of these are just like, those big base plates you can kind of see right there, stuck to the wall with command strips, and then wedged in there is like those little minifigure stands. I just kind of wedge in between the studs, and there you go. It's like, that's pretty much how we made the stand. It looks a lot better than what we previously had. You can actually see every single figure now. Like, nothing is like, covered up by another figure. Dogshank just levitating over there. Yeah, Dogshank doesn't really... You can kind of see my little Sky Pirate corner down here. Dogshank doesn't really fit anywhere. So, it's pretty much what we got going on down here. Let's see. But yeah. I know it's not like the most, like, legal technique ever, like wedging them between the studs, but it's good enough. It's good enough, and it's cheap enough, and it looks fine, so I'm not too concerned about it. I do not have Kilo, no. I know eventually I will have to buy Kilo, and I'm not looking forward to that day. Yeah, Bonzel custom down here, one of my least favorite customs. You can see a few of my customs down here. I got Aracor, I got Gandalaria, and I got Bonzel. I hate that Bonzel custom. We need an official Bonzel desperately. But speaking of skeleton boys, I got the whole squad right here, and they look all fantastic together. See ya, Danny. Have a good one. Do I have all of the NRG Ninja? I do. You can see them up here. Kai's kind of cut off, but that's Kai right there. Jay, Cole, Zane. I got Golden Lloyd, if you count him, and then Nia's over here. NRG Nia. I know, I don't like that custom at all. There are some customs that I've made that I really like, but some that I really don't. That Bonzel is atrocious. However, we got some customs of some parents here. We got Jay's birth dad. Jay's birth mom turned out really well, I'd say. I love that custom, one of my favorite ones. We got Lou, we got Lily. I also enjoy my Lily custom quite a bit. I think that turned out really nice. Also, Aaron's parents, Sora's horrendous parents are right here as well, hanging out with the parents. One of these don't belong. Kalmar looks nice hanging. Yeah, for Kalmar, his tail was actually a little bit too long. So what I did, since I have 3 Kalmars, is I took the tail of one of them and I sanded it down so that it fits on the stand. Otherwise, Kalmar would get a similar treatment to that of, like, Pythor, where I have to give him legs because the tail doesn't fit on the stand. So the tails are on the stand. They're kind of like, they're not in the picture, but they're kind of like down lower if I need them. Did I have to put Roby next to Bonsal? Is he actually? Oh yeah, he is next to Bonsal. Maybe I could rearrange them here. Put him over here next to the Spirit of the Temple. I literally have like no space that'll fit with Roby. I guess this is like the vague Dragons Rising allies corner or section. But, you know. Yeah, Roby, you know, maybe I should put him next to Dareth. Yep, that is Sally. Custom Sally from Crystallized over here. Got a lot of customs on the stand. You can see like Baby Aaron over here, Baby Sora, Baby Wildfire, even Baby Frack, and also Baby Woo. If you zoom in on good old Baby Woo, Master Woo's hair is misaligned there. Should fix that later. But yeah, I do have a whole video going through like every single figure in my collection now, so if you would like to watch that, it's on the channel. Do I have DX Lloyd? I do, but he's not in this picture. He's like down lower on the stand. He's not with the normal Lloyds. I try to keep like all of this stuff up here, like show canon stuff. All of like the non-canon figures are more so like down here, as you can see. Like way down here we have like the Epic Battle Ninja, the Samurai Ninja. Lloyd is the only official one there. The 4 customs of the OG boys. Do I have the new Frack? I do not yet, because that set is not out yet where I live. So these are just my Fracks, all customs. The Overlord. I do have the Overlord. He should be over here. Yep, hanging out with the Stone guys. So we got the Stone guys. Overlord is right there. I don't have any of the summer stuff. The summer stuff is not out just yet, but when it does come out, I will adjust the stand accordingly, but as of right now, this is pretty much what we are working with. But yeah, that's pretty much the stand. Yeah, that is Craig. I used the normal Yeti minifigure as like a stand-in for Craig. So, yeah, Nauticon's down here with the Sky Pirates. You can kind of see I have like the monkey Reg guy on a pole, because that's the only way I could display him. But yeah, otherwise, what else? Anything else that we should talk about before we wrap up here? We got a few seconds. When is Hot Takes? The Hot Takes video is going to be released next week. So look forward to that. Going to be early next week. Probably like Monday or Tuesday. Probably more so Tuesday, but maybe Monday. So if you have not yet submitted any hot takes and you would like to, feel free to do so. You can check that out over on the community tab. That's where we have that posted. We just got done with trivia not too long ago, unfortunately. You just missed it just by a little bit. But we will do more next week, of course. Otherwise, should we answer like one more question before we wrap up? As I hear the American Dad theme play again. Let's see. Do I have any hot takes? That's a great question. Like just in general for Ninjago, I have quite a few. Like I'm not the biggest fan of Ninjago Hunted. A lot of people are. I don't think it's like one of the best seasons. A lot of people do. I also don't think Crystallized is one of the worst seasons. A lot of folks hate Crystallized. I don't think it's that bad. Those are usually like where a lot of my hot takes lie. I think the island deserves to be called a season. You know, a lot of people would disagree with that. I just think it makes sense for it to be called a season. You know, it fits the criteria. The only thing is that the episodes are short. But since when has that ever stopped, you know, Ninjago seasons from being called seasons? I have incorrect opinions. So that's what I'm saying, man. Hot takes. They're spicy. They're controversial. Should do a hot takes video with just your opinions. See, that's a good idea. Might do that at some point. Island minifigures are so good. Very true. But yeah, those are just a few of my Ninjago hot takes. I'm sure there are others that I'm forgetting. But for right now, that's pretty much all I will say. How do you submit a hot take? So if you go to my community tab on the channel there, there's a post for, you to submit your hot takes if you would like to. You might need to scroll down a little bit. We posted it about a week ago, but just drop a comment. I will be picking a couple to discuss in an upcoming video that will be released next week. So look forward to that. Otherwise, guys, we are going to wrap it up there for stream tonight. Streaming schedule is as follows. Don't think I'm going to be around to stream tomorrow. Like I said, it's been a busy week. Not sure how I'm going to feel tomorrow because it's also been a very sick week. Might just want to go to bed and stay in bed tomorrow night. So we will see. There's always a chance, but it's not looking very likely. But I appreciate you guys tuning into this one right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Everybody, hugs all around. Steaks and milks as well. Yes, indeed. And I am hungry, so I am going to go get some food. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out this stream. Hope you guys had fun. Trivia is always fun. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day and a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you on stream tomorrow, which probably won't stream tomorrow. So have a good one. We will talk to you guys again next time. Peace.